Hi everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to Why'd She Buy That? Collaboration with Wonder and Dreamer 555 and myself. And today we're going to be using this stamp right here. It is some flowers. It says miss you, thank you. It has this one little butterfly. And then as you can see it has let's get it. I'm trying to get the shine out right. Has these flowers and then it has a different set of flowers over here. Now, I'll tell you, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, but I think I got an idea. Okay, so here we are. I have a card fold. Yeah, I got some stamped imaging going on right here, and then I got our little focal point, and I got our layering piece. So let's put it together, right? So I didn't want you to have to see me go through all the things, but I'll leave the tutorial that I'm following, or I'm not following the tutorial, I'm following the measurements, but I'll leave it in the description box below, along with Wonder and Dreamer 555's information, because I'm quite sure she's going to create something very lovely for this. She always does. So, as always, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section to see who picked what. Do you think I picked these flowers or do you think she picked the flowers? Have you all been guessing right so far? If you haven't been leaving comments, hmm, 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 let me know. So anyway, I have creased this and it's a little bit on the off side, which is a little bit off-putting. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be good. I used a scoreboard. I didn't use my measurements, my own thing. So it should not be off. I'm gonna rescore. I'm gonna cut this again and rescore it. Okay, so what I decided to do is because the card is going to be opened like this, right? And it's going to be empty. I was like, what if we made another layer that goes in here? And instead of us making it go like this, we just put it to the right or the left. Because this is just white cardstock that we've decided to create a presentation on, right? So what do y'all think? I hope you like it because that's what we're going with, okay? I pulled out some gel pens and I'm going to go ahead and color just a little bit with you and then I'll do the rest on my own. Now, I want to give you full disclosure. I had an errand to run today and I was like I'll just pause the recording and come back and finish it because it was something for my son. So, you know, family first, and he's always before anything else, even though he doesn't um, think that he's number one in my priority list. He is. But nonetheless, so I had to run an errand. And I thought the errand was going to be real easy to do. It wasn't. They didn't have what I needed. So I just had to hem and haw and tell myself you should have not waited to do it. The school today is Military Appreciation Day for the kids. So it's the child military child day or something like that. And they can be out of uniform. And any opportunity that he gets to be out of uniform, of course, he wants to take it. So, this pen isn't writing well. It's not writing well. But nonetheless, you know, I didn't want to have to hear him cry. When I was growing up, I didn't always get those opportunities. So when I found out I was having him, I made up my mind that every opportunity that he was given, I wanted to a decent opportunity, not something crazy, right? Like let's go skydiving with no parachute. Not that kind of stuff you do in your dreams, not in real life. Like who's gonna skydive with no parachute? Anyway, um, so I was like, let me get it, and I thought he does not have a purple shirt in his clothing collection. He has every time they need something, I try to get two of those shirts, one at his current size, or the thing, one at his current size and one at the next size because they usually repeat what they're doing. And so far, this year has been the first year that they've like, oh, let's try something new. And so yesterday when I went to the store, I didn't see any shirts. But I wasn't really like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get a shirt because I was like, I think he might have one with some stuff in it, but he doesn't. He didn't. And so I was like, next time Michaels has those little T-shirts on sale for $3, I'm just gonna go and grab all the colors, the weird colors, and get them one or two sizes larger because that would make a lot of sense, yeah, for me at least. All right, so we got that, and then I'm going to color the same thing over here. And you're like, why is it so much darker on this one? I had to double stamp this one because this side wasn't coming out. I didn't ink it up properly, and that's why it's like that. So this plant, I'm not good with the names of plants, but that one got a little bit of extra attention. And I was like, oh, okay. Because sometimes I like to color just one image and leave everything else the stamp color. And then I was like, ooh, maybe we should stamp it in a different ink color. That would be cool. And I was like, slow down, go ahead and just be normal. Don't do anything that's gonna take you out of your comfort zone. Cause I was like, I have lots of errands. Not lots. I did the one thing with the shirt, right? I gotta take him to school. I don't think we'll be finished with this video because I left it recording, so I have to come home and edit it. If I hadn't had to leave and go run that errand, I wouldn't have to edit. I could edit it now, or I probably wouldn't have made that mistake. But I think sometimes we do those things because something else needs to be done, and you gotta slow down. That's what I always tell my friends. Like sometimes you just gotta be still, and I gotta take my own advice. I think that's where we fail at taking our own advice. So yeah, that stinks. But I'm gonna take my own advice and just chill out, slow down, smell the flowers more because why not? They smell so good or they look so nice, but they make me sneeze. They make my skin itch. I have, I want to say like 2 weeks ago, because I haven't been going a lot of places. I haven't been, my body hasn't been really like, let's go party. Sometimes, hear me out. Your body may not say, let's go party, right? But it's like, your mind's like, I've been in the house for the whole week. I'm gonna go out and adventure and see what the store might have, or this or that. So I tend to do that from time to time. But the last time we went out, my car was not green, but it had a light yellow hint on it. And instantly, when I got in the car and came home, I was just so like congested, miserable, itchy. It was just like I wasn't really in that mindset to want to go back outside after that. So, nonetheless, I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. Because that happens to my body a lot. Because I have the summer, I usually get a summer cold. And I'm like, how do I have a cold in the summer? It's not fair. This is a little bit browner. See? And it made it kind of pop a little bit. And I'm going to put these on here on these little stems. Okay. Sometimes you don't need a bunch of fancy stuff, and sometimes you do. Not saying you don't, but sometimes you don't. Um, you can use what you have and make it fancy. I know a lot of people that do that, and you're like, "What did you use?" And they're like, "Oh, I used a bottle, and it was gonna be in the trash, and I just decided to use that." All right, so I was interrupted. Like I said, my son is getting ready. Or I may not have said he's getting ready for school. So he had a question for me. Anyway, I think I was talking about how people sometimes can take a small amount and make it amazing. Yeah, I think that's what we was talking about. You know, like the upcyclers. Now, some upcyclers um, have a whole studio, a whole barn full of things, and when you see their quote unquote workshops, you're like, wow. So I think sometimes we kind of expect for them to have like something super amazing because they have all of the gear, right? I think that's true in crafting too, but that's not always accurate or adequate. I think sometimes, which is, it's kind of weird. If you have a bunch of color pencils, I'm going to use myself an example. I'm not a good colorist. I like coloring, and like I'm not into shading and stuff. And then I watch other people take basic colors and make it their own. Whenever you use these don't, which I did, I kind of felt it was going to happen. Try not to run the ink over the other ink that's wet. It'll get stuck. And so how you get it unstuck is just tap it like that. I did find it on YouTube from a pen collector. Very good, useful information. So you just tap it like that, and then it should start back running. I would assume that it gets stuck with the glitter, little glitter, or maybe it's another wet form going on there because the gel pens can run. These can. Not all, I don't think all of them run, but they might. I can't be 100% certain because I haven't tested all of them. I do like the jelly roll pens, the real expensive ones. I love those so much. I've purchased some. They were on clearance. And I never think about getting those when they're on sale. I need to start doing that. Not sale when you have like a Michaels or Joann Fabric have a coupon. Because I think sometimes people, I don't believe this, but sometimes people believe, oh, I have a coupon, I can save less money. I can save more money. But really, you save more money by not going into the store. I know. That's a weird concept for me. Because if I got a coupon, I want to go shopping, 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 shopping. I feel like we need a different color right here. All right, so what I'm doing is I don't know what's going on with the camera. Hold on. I'm taking this prune color, and in some of the spots that I purposely missed because I was just kind of scrubbing the gel pen on, I am going over. So I'm trying to hit all of the lines that the artist created, and then any of the like pure white spots. So I don't want to over color this piece. I just want to dip into it a little bit like that. And so there we have our little side, which I think is going to be lovely. And let's go ahead and work on our focal point. Now that we have some colors, we're going to just, what I think I'm going to do is just use the colors that I have instead of adding new colors to it. Have you ever noticed that a good set of flowers always have sunflowers in it? Love that. Tomorrow I'm overbooked. Tuesday, overbooked. I have to cancel an appointment. I hate to do it, but I have to because I have school stuff to do for my son. at the exact same time as the other thing. And normally I put those things on my phone. I'm not sure why I didn't. Because I think I know what happened. Sometimes when I go through the little link that the school sends me, some. All right, so I forgot I was talking about my son came and interrupted me again. And that's okay. We don't even need to. No big deal. Oh, I think I was saying about the errands. If I had been paying attention, I probably could have caught it last week and just got it rescheduled for a different day of the week. But I wasn't paying close enough attention. And everyone involved will be okay. It's not a, we'll be okay. I am liking the contrast that I normally have. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up and come back and we'll piece it together. All right, so here we are. We have our card pieces that we're gonna go ahead and glue up together. I am going to do everything upside down. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because we have this wet gel pen on here. And it's okay to get glitter on this paper, but I don't want to smudge the glitter all around anything else. Okay, so we got that. I went ahead and took the liberty to stamp out and do this, and what, we do our little faux piece, and I just put thank you. I think I need to start sending out more thank you cards to my friends. Because although thank you is such a small word, it has a huge meaning to it, yeah? So thank you. And then this is our added. This is not from the tutorial, but I thought it would be cool to add this on there. All right, so let's go ahead and put everything together. I just did a boo-boo. I got glue on the inside of the card. Not good. That's okay. I tend to try and do my videos before the natives wake up. You know that saying, the natives are restless. Uh, but today I did it to myself. I did this one to myself. The screwing up of the time. Just gonna go ahead and wipe this off right there. And then when it dries, I probably can just erase it. All right. So we got this like this. Then I chose a different color green. It's supposed to be a bold color. I didn't do very well with the bold, I see, but that's okay. So now we're gonna go this glue right here. All right. And then we just put this little piece there, and I'm going to use some tape to do that. Okay. So much noise going on in my house. So much noise. Unnecessary noise at that. I was going to pop it up, but I chose not to, I guess, because here we are. This is the finished project. I absolutely had a blast making it. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. And please click on the description box and see what Wonder and Dreamer 555 has created for the Why Did She Buy That collaboration. I want to say thank you for watching. Until next time, happy crafting.